It is 10 o'clock this morning and time for the Blair County Board of Commissioners weekly meeting. First of all, I would ask that you join me in a moment of silent prayer. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right. Do we have any executive session announcements?
Not this week. Yesterday, three commissioners met with the solicitor for legal advice pertaining to one active litigation.
You weren't aware of that. That's right. Regarding litigation. Did you get that, Kay?
I heard that. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you something.
That's okay, we got it. Do we have any public comment today? Seeing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Oh, no, I forgot. We did. Would you like to have a public comment?
No, I do not want to.
Okay. All right then. Would you like to lead us through the consent agenda?
I'd be happy to. So we start this week with Resolution 140-2026, ratification of the 8 warrants that are listed. We also have ratification of total payroll for paycheck dated April 17, 2026 for $996,273.65. 2 budget transfers. The first one is to cover legal fees for McNeese Wallace for $10,120.50. And the second to cover county vehicle maintenance for $489.20. We have bridge number 73. This is a bridge removal project requesting approval of ECMS submission invoice number 8, part 1, PE phase for $14,153.16 received from Keller Engineers. Expenses are 95% reimbursable and will be paid from the Marcellus Shale Legacy Fund. F, G, and H are employment status changes and separations of employment.
I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda. Is there a second?
Second. And then I have the 2 exceptions, so usually we approve except for those 2.
Yes. So those two are approved.
So we need to actually vote.
Yes, we do.
So we'll move those to next week.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
I with the extension to the 2 that we'll move to next week. Blair Senior Services in Hollingsburg Borough.
Okay. And the remainder of the consent agenda is approved. Thank you.
I can read for Ward and Hammond. Requesting approval of a preventative maintenance agreement between the County of Blair on behalf of the Blair County Prison and Palco Power Systems for 1 annual service visit for the Kohler backup generator for $872.22.
I will make a motion to approve the request. Is there a second?
Second.
All those any questions or issues? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes.
Also requesting approval of a service agreement between the County of Blair on behalf of the Blair County Prison and William Hope doing business as Summit Radiation Safety Services to provide an annual radiation safety evaluation and training of the TEK-84 X-ray body scanner unit from February 19th, 2026 to February 19th, 2027 for $780.
I'll make the motion to approve the service agreement as described. Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions, issues? No. All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion passes. Next is.
Good morning, Commissioners. We have 3 matters this morning. I'll address them each one at a time. The first one is an agreement between the county, the judiciary, and the Blair Foundation to provide some supervised visitation services on behalf of the court. More often than not, the court requires parties to pay for these type of services. However, there is a need under some of the existing statutes to provide some of these type of professional services when people are indigent. It's all part of the, in large part because of Caden's law that was passed. And we discussed this during the budget, and you provided some budgeted funds for this purpose. So this contract is to get some of those services from this particular entity for the amount, some of the amounts that have already been budgeted. So I asked for approval of the agreement.
I'll make a motion that we approve the agreement with the Blair Foundation as described in the agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions?
No, I had the opportunity to talk to President Hayrex about this, and it makes sense to me. I think our initial question was, we have other contracts with Blair Foundation for other departments, but given the context of those being with CYF and different funding sources and things, it makes sense to have a separate contract.
All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes.
The second amount is an annual grant that we submit to you to get reimbursement from the Administrative Office of Pennsylvania Courts for the benefit of county taxpayers. This is one of the annual amounts that we get back from AOPC when we utilize senior judges. It's a certain percent. It's a formula. You get so much per day. You get so much per hour for law clerk and secretary assistants. For the senior judges, so it's one of those areas where we financially benefit from having the senior judges in here. Each year we can do a grant for that, and it's then a certain percentage of the final calculations that are returned. So this year's is more than it has been for quite some time, and that's because of the substantial amount of senior judges that we used in 2025. So this is the reimbursement for 2025. So approving this grant will allow you to receive the $23,540. So I'll ask for approval of that.
I'll make a motion that we approve the submission of the grant application as described in the motion here, or in the agenda here. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Any questions? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
The last amount is payment of an invoice for John Rita in the amount of $110.23 for expenses that stem from some materials he used to make some improvements or repairs to the courtroom 2 mural in the amount of $110.23.
I'll make a motion that we approve the payment of that invoice for John Rita. Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or concerns?
I think given that this is actually for the diagram that goes next to the mural, it seemed like the cost was excessive, but again, this was outside the county purchasing policy, so the work has already been performed. Given the historical nature of the courtroom, it needs to look nice. So.
Yes, honestly, yeah. All right. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes.
Thank you.
All right.
Good morning. Carol Hartman from Southern Allegheny Service Management Group. We're requesting approval to submit the 23-24 Early Intervention Income and Expense Summary. Didn't know if you had any questions.
Better if we're gonna do this the right way. I'll make a motion that we approve
Yes.
the Southern Illinois Service Management Group's request. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Now we open it up for
Okay.
discussion. Do you have any questions, or would you like?
Sure.
Tell us the information.
Well, the early intervention program is for birth to 3 serving. We have about between 570 and 600 little ones in the program. And this pays for speech and physical therapy and intervention so that anyone who has a delay in their birth, then they'll be able to catch up and they won't be behind, and it'll serve them better later in life. It's a wonderful program and it's worthwhile.
Oh, it is, yes.
Yes.
It's good to have the explanation for the public.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. All right, all those in favor of the request to submit the early intervention expense income and expense report, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Thank
Any
you.
opposed? All right, it passes. Thank you. Alrighty. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, making noise. This morning I'm requesting approval of a technical support agreement number 4, renewal between the County of Blair and Zito Media Communications, LLC, doing business as Zito Business, to provide voice services to the 911 center for the period of April 30th, 2026 through May 1st, 2027, at a monthly recurring cost of $759 plus additional fees.
I'll make a motion that we approve the contract with Zito Media Communication, DBA Zito Business, as presented here on the agenda. Is there a second? Second. Any comments or questions? I do have a question while Commissioner Burke is considering others. Plus additional fees, that is an open-ended thing that we do get concerned about. We like to have.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that one stipulates. I have not had a chance to ask them. I know we do have a current contract with them. This is an adjustment when they move the phones from, the admin phones from Zito to the county phones, they never disconnected the lines with Zito. So this is an adjusted amount because we went through and the lines that we weren't using, we removed. So I'm not sure how the original contract read.
So did the adjustment, is it a decrease then?
Yes.
And we don't know how substantial, so we're not sure that we can really balance that against what.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, like I said, the original contract was before my time. I'm not sure how much. This was the working with IT, what we had come through with.
List of some additional fees that could be charged.
Oh, I saw
Thank
this.
you.
I saw this, but.
They're pretty small ancillary.
They are
services.
small amounts, but,
Right.
but some of them are like per line.
Mhm.
So.
If you
how many
use them,
lines?
yes.
Yeah. Would you like to see this?
It's a little open-ended.
It is.
Yes, but at least they're listed.
Numbers, yes.
I mean, I'm satisfied based on the fact that there's an enumerated list. If it was just additional fees.
Yeah,
So if you were
that was the
concerned.
thing, it's like, that could be
Fine.
anything, yeah, we don't wanna do that. So, yeah, they do have a list here, I'm a little seeing this one, I was reading through. Thank you very much. All right. Do you have any additional questions? All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Thank you very much.
Your pen is on the floor.
Next.
Thank you.
don't look like Nick.
I do not. But I did help him with his RFQ, so I'm here to present. So we're requesting approval to accept the request for qualifications received for the County Facility Energy Conservation Services Program and to award or reject per county code thereafter. We received 4 of them, and this is to perform an investment grade audit to determine if we have projects that are acceptable to the county to continue with.
I'm gonna let you make some motions. I'm sorry, I've been taking. Is there a motion for approval of this request? So moved. Okay, I'll second. Any questions, concerns?
I forgot that we had done the RFQ already, so I was like, oh, we're already at this stage, and that's exciting, so.
It is, yeah, that's good. All right then. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion passes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Then I'm going to move on to my items. So first one is requesting approval for Will Ross of TNF Exploration to lock in the natural gas rate with Snyder Brothers, who is our gas provider, for the period of January of 27 through October of 28. I received the lock-in rate, and we do a maximum rate for him to lock in. So he kind of evaluates the market, determines when we can get the lowest rate possible. So we approve a maximum, and he goes out and does that shopping for us and locks it in. So his suggested rate was $3.95 per decatherm, and that is for 50% of our 2027 volumes and 50% of our 2028 volumes. This would put us at 100% locked in rate for all of 2027, and it would put us at 75% for the rest of our contract in 2028 from January to October. So that's the maximum I'm asking for.
Is there a motion for approval of this?
So moved.
I'll second that. Any questions?
Want to make sure I understood what you said. So for 2027, we have 100% of our rate. We will have 100% with us, yes. And then 2028 is 75%. It'll, yeah, 75% total. So we would still need to find 25% more for the 2028 eventually. Correct. Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion passes.
All right, and last one is requesting approval to accept the Pennsylvania County Health Insurance Purchasing Cooperative, which is PCHIP, the claim fund surplus for plan year 2025 in the amount of $138,959, and for that money to be distributed back to the county instead of going to PCHIP surplus account. So we hold those funds since we get a better interest rate.
Is there a motion to approve this?
So moved.
I'll second that. Any questions or concerns?
Do we budget like to receive this, or is it unexpected? We did this year, yes. Did we know the amount, I guess? We do not, no, it's dependent on claims, and claims can be crazy.
Yeah, we don't really know that.
We don't really know, but we've had a good years for the past few years. We've had some good years. That's good.
All right. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right. This is approved. Thank you. Commissioner.
On behalf of the Commissioners, requesting approval for the County of Blair to submit an application for the 2025-2026 P Corp Loss Prevention Grant Program for the project listed below in the amount of $25,000. This is for an installation of a fire alarm system down at the highway building on East Loop Road.
Is there a motion to approve the application for the P Corp grant?
So moved.
All right. I'll second that. Any questions?
Mike, I wanted to clarify that it is the highway building, because I know it says transportation facility. When I wrote it, I thought, what is that?
Yeah. That's why I said highway building.
Fancy.
Everybody knows that.
That's right. It's fancy transportation facility.
All right. All right. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. There is no old business, so I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second that, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. The next meeting will be next Thursday, April 30th, 2026, in this full room again at 10 a.m. Have a great weekend.